Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Welcome to the Black Lincoln Collective podcast.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'll make it pop.
With your host, Parker. Featuring the sultry sounds of Fred and also Alan on the board.
Let's go already!
And now, let's start the damn show.
Welcome, one and all, to the 151st edition of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. We're still loud, proud, and avoiding the crowds. So we're so glad you joined us. We can't thank you enough for your support on X, Facebook, Instagram, Instagram, and TikTok. Maybe. You can always check us out at blcpodcast.com and YouTube and listen to us every single day on your favorite podcast platform. Don't forget to like and review the show and maybe tell somebody. You could tell somebody. You know, it costs nothing. I see so many memes. If it costs nothing to support your friend's business,
it doesn't.
We're your friends. You're our best friends, nameless, faceless radio listeners.
That's right.
Speaking of that, I got a name. I want to shout out a buddy of mine who actually listened to the podcast.
Well, here, let me introduce you first, so people who know who it is that you're.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's my pleasure to introduce a man of the people.
Hey,
because speaking of, it's Fred. I'd already written that down. I didn't even know that.
See, I might just step down for the good of the country.
Yeah, there you go. For the good of the podcast.
For the good of the podcast.
To keep democracy in action.
We're going to kick you out, actually.
I'm going to nominate my wife.
I'm a fascist dictator of podcast. BLC 2025 is real.
And as always, I'd like to introduce the man in Raleigh.
What about the person you were supposed to give the shout out to?
He'll get to that. He'll get to that.
Shout out to me.
Thank you.
I gotta shout out my buddy. He actually listened to the pod and he kind of disagrees with us. My buddy Zoe, he disagrees with us about Richard Simmons.
He doesn't think he's a Hall of Famer?
He doesn't think he's a Hall of Famer. He says Richard Simmons got some skeletons in his closet.
Ah, well, that will.
I'm sure he's got a lot of things. He's got more than skeletons in that closet.
Skeletons may not.
Yeah, they're gonna clean that closet out.
They may not be the worst thing in that closet.
That's the worst part. That's the worst part about, like, you know, having dead people.
Yeah,
clean out their closet, man.
Yeah, you get it. Then they're like, oh, that dude was
you find so much shit in that closet.
That's one thing I'll say. Like, I don't know about you guys, but kind of one of the tenets I live by my life by is like, leave no evidence of your creepiness. If you have creepiness, I try not to have creepiness at all, but if I was gonna, there would be no evidence.
There's no evidence of it.
Right. Except for this podcast where I admit to all the stupid, creepy shit I've done in my life. But no one will listen to that.
What you put on the internet, that'll be there forever.
No one will hear that. Don't
somebody like when you're dead and gone, man. Somebody's gonna be like, man, I remember that guy, man. I really like that. Was cool, man. I remember he had that podcast. I never listened to it. I'm gonna go
never listened to it once. Now that he's dead, now that I've attended his funeral, I should listen to it.
Yeah. 6 weeks down the road, and be like, I hate that guy.
If Fred, after we're all dead, if we get a tweet, I'm going to be real mad. I'm going to haunt whoever tweets us after I die. How's that? That is fucked up. But Zoe, you know what, Zoe, I will take it into consideration because I know you are a man of wisdom. Yeah, he's an honorable guy. Yeah. So I think that, I will look into it. We'll get our crack research team on it.
Gargar or Gugar or whatever the dude's name.
Gorlak.
Yeah.
Gorlax. We're getting there. We don't remember. I don't go downstairs, guys.
Yeah, oh, shit. I forgot to feed that guy, man.
Yeah. He'll be fine. We released his goat for the month.
He's still chained to the wall. I forgot to feed him.
With four, like I said, he has like 4 arms like Goro, and they all have like different types of phones in them.
Next time I'm gonna go down there, he's only gonna have two. He's ate the other two.
Sacrifice had to be made. Hey, you got to do what you got to do to survive, Fred. And you got to do what you got to do to win, Fred.
That's right.
That's why, in the spirit of competition, every 2 years, the world comes together and celebrates a little thing called the Olympics. I'm pretty sure that's how I spelled it.
Yep.
So, Fred, the Olympics have begun. Aren't you excited?
They're here. They're on the way.
The Olympics. Yeah. Well, no, they're here. They'll be here as of the time we hear them.
But the open ceremonies was awesome.
Right. Oh, remember what toward the end when that thing happened?
Yeah, when that thing happened, man, and that lady caught on fire. That was awesome.
Right.
Now that happened.
He lit the torch with his ass.
Yeah.
How did he hold the bow between his butt cheeks? I'll never understand. But he did it.
I think he had a little person in his ass.
And that's France for you.
That's France.
Hey, it's France, dude. That's where Cirque du Soleil comes from. They do some weird shit in France.
Crazy.
So it's fun, but you know what? We do some weird shit here in the States too, buddy.
Yes, we do.
And what we're doing right now for the people, we do, Alan, is we're doing
some weird shit in the States. Yeah, we do.
Sometimes. What I'm doing for us, Alan, is I'm issuing a challenge. We're starting right now with the opening ceremony of the BLC Olympics.
Okay.
Which every week for the next couple of weeks. Guess what? The Olympics is 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Is it? Okay, I thought it was just 2 weeks.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
2 weeks.
Okay, well, for at least the next 2 weeks, we're going to be challenging each other to see who can accumulate the most medals in Fred's Freaky Facts BLC Olympics.
That's right.
24. Nagano. Chernobyl. Olympics 2024 Chernobyl. So we had to figure out what we could do that would both work on YouTube and on the radio, which is, how you're ingesting this, and would be a fair and legitimate competition, which we don't have, by the way. So what we've decided to do is, I can't. Mine's all freedom. See, I have a freedom beverage, but not like it's like no. It's
I just got that blue beer.
So what we're gonna do, and take a listen to this, ladies and gentlemen.
You got that homosexual beer. Oh yeah.
You made that noise.
When I opened the.
So we're having.
We had Bush. It would have been like Bush.
Come to the mountains of Bush.
Come in the mountains.
Well, I also got a Coors original. I was gonna drink a Coors tonight, and then I realized that
the beer sucks.
Coors wasn't as American as this other beer that I have, and this is an American event. This is a challenge. I'm representing America here.
Oh,
while Alan is representing Puerto Rico, and Fred's representing America also.
Yeah,
damn it,
great Coors.
I'm representing. Yeah, well, that's how America is. That's how America is. We've got all the greats over here. We're melting pot. And we always have two to 10 participants in
all times.
Yeah,
right. So
that's true.
So to kick off the most American Olympics we could think of for the show, we decided what was more American than having a beer chugging contest / burping contest if you can.
Ooh.
So I have 16 ounces of American Freedom in my hand.
All right. I've got.
And then Alan, I believe, has 12, and I believe Fred has probably
20,
somewhere.
24.
Is that full? Is that whole thing full?
About right.
Is that 24?
Okay, so that's probably about the same then. We all have different beers because we said let's all get the same size beers, and then none of us listen. That's the thing. None of us got the actual size beer that we were talking about. All three of us got something different.
I didn't know we were going to do this first. That's why I went with this one.
I see. Do you need?
I was going to go with this one.
But
I've already opened this one.
I mean, you can chug it. We're chugging it, so it'll be.
God,
in and out.
Wait.
I don't even know what kind of beer.
And that one went like.
That's a fancy.
Wishing Star.
Ooh, when you wish upon a star, let's chug this fucking beer.
This is the only other one I had in the
All right, so we're going to give it a countdown. First one to finish chugging has to speak into the mic, and they will get the golden medal.
First one has to burp. First one to burp.
Okay. Or once you finish chugging it. Oh, first one to chug it and then burp. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is now actually an Olympic sport. All right, on countdown. 3, 2, 1. Great radio.
Damn. Damn it.
Silver medal.
No, Albert. That was not a chugging beer. That wasn't a chugging beer.
I didn't think so.
Oh.
That thing looked like it was oatmeal.
Tastes like
The
oatmeal.
can, I was like, that looks like it's so thick. All right, well, I chugged mine, and I feel terrible now. So back to not drinking for another 6 years for me.
Hell, I can have another one.
Go ahead, Alan. Chug it up for the kids. Do it for your kids. So there you go. Thank you, ladies who listen. I apologize for everything you've just listened to.
I'm not.
And also for that.
I don't know why I had the best burp ever and I muted it. I was like, why did you
can't help yourself? Otherwise, it would have been perfectly quiet. So Alan won the gold medal in chugging, and I won silver.
Represent Puerto Rico.
I got the third. I got the bronze.
So we'll remember that for next week. Well, we got weeks though, so you can catch up next week.
Next week, yep.
When we do whatever else we're gonna do. I don't remember. I think next week it may be that came from Ghostbusters where you guess the cards.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we got to do the cards.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll come up with something with others. So we got a whole committee, a whole Olympic committee.
Yes,
we're calling it an Olympic style committee because it's not. It's like cheese style bread, or whatever. What is it like? Like whipped style cream.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So cream style.
That's
whatever. Butter style margarine. So yeah, we'll continue to do this, but congratulations to Alan for winning the first ever BLC gold medal, Olympic medal, representing his country.
Chug and burp.
Chug and burp.
And chug.
So next year, get ready for us to do it again if we remember.
No, it's every 2 years.
But we'll have to do the Winter Olympics, so we'll have to do.
Oh, so it is 2 years. So we're doing the Winter Olympics. We can
have to
whoever
switch it up. Oh, we do Jaeger.
half gallon of ice cream.
Yeah.
Oh God.
No.
Chug a half gallon of ice cream.
Dude, that's what Rob McElhaney did to gain weight for Always Sunny, because he was like, he would let ice cream melt and then just drink it. Because he was like, I couldn't eat that much ice cream, but I could drink it, and so he would just let it melt and drink it.
I thought that was fake. I thought it was a fat suit.
No, he gained 65, 70 pounds.
Jeez, I thought.
And then lost it all back. Yeah. No, that was legit.
Damn.
He wanted everybody to do it, but nobody else would do it.
Well, you can when you do coke, man, you can lose it when you do coke. You can afford it.
Coke and Ozempic. It's a hell of a diet.
Yeah. Hey, Coke and Ozempic. That sounds like a great.
That's an American diet right there.
That's right. That's right. Maybe that's what we'll do next week. We'll see who can
do the most
inject the most Ozempic while they do the most Coke. Coca-Cola, kids at home. While you chug Coca-Cola,
somebody's gonna die.
An entire pen of Ozempic into yourself.
Damn.
I don't even know what that means, but I don't like it.
Yeah, nope.
So, Fred, I feel like if we did do that, we would probably give all of our listeners and all of ourselves a case of the old PTSD.
No PTSD.
And I know you happen to experience a little bit of that yourself.
I did,
just
man.
Recently.
I did. The other night, me and my wife was invited to a bar trivia type deal thing. It was okay. It was all right.
You went because a friend invited you. Yeah, this is not really good. This is an Alan story already.
I don't think
it was good. Yeah, that's it. That's my story.
I don't think I'll do it again, but
you don't think you would do trivia? See, I'm surprised by that because we've talked in the past about you wanting to be part of the action. Like you loving to be part of the action. You're a smart guy. If you weren't a smart guy, we wouldn't have you on the show.
Or it's like trivia. Yeah,
right. That's what I'm saying. No, I mean you're a smart guy in general, but you're a smart guy for trivia. You know a lot of trivia shit.
Yeah,
like pop culture and all that stuff. You're very well-rounded individual.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he knows so much that every time we do trivia on the show, he loses. Yeah,
I do not.
I beat you every time. I beat you every time.
Sometimes I win.
Well,
I'm competing.
It sounds like a challenge. Sounds like next week. I was saying, it sounds like next week's Olympics is going to be a trivia contest.
Yeah, trivia contest.
He's goating.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
that's what he does, dude. He's the lead. He's got hot Latino blood. Yes. He's ready to fight.
Latino blood.
He's like, I run hot, baby. Let's fight.
Yes. For the ladies.
I do it for the raza.
Yes.
So you went to trivia, like you said, and you went because a friend invited you.
Right. And we had a good time. I got a lot of questions right. And I wanted to see if and I didn't write these questions down, so I'm going purely off of memory. So
should be
I just want to see if you guys could answer some of these trivia questions.
Can I ask you a few questions about it first, just so I know what we're up against?
Sure.
How many people do you think participated in trivia? That night.
So there was 8 of us. There was another table. Yeah, on the team.
Okay.
And there was another table of about 12, which was the largest group.
Okay.
And then
at least 30 people.
Yeah, about that. Yeah, because then there were other smaller groups. There's like another group of 2. There's a group of 3. Or there's a group of 2. You know what I'm saying? So it was about 30 people. It was about 30
Alan, people. Fred's asking us 2 people to answer questions that sometimes 30 people couldn't get right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Let's bring it. Bring it on.
Oh,
let's do it.
Okay. First question I got.
Okay.
What is the capital of Montana?
Billings.
Alan?
Billings.
Oh, no. Billings? You say Billings.
Yeah.
I said Billings with extreme confidence.
I said it too. I said it immediately.
Yes, just like you said it. I said it.
Not? Is it Des Moines?
No, it is not. It's Helena. It's Helena.
It is Helena.
It's Helena. And when she said it was Helena, I was like, damn, it is Helena.
How do I know Billings?
I should because Billings is the most popular city.
That's the only city.
Let's start a petition to make you should your capital should be the most known city in your state.
And I should have known it because I watched Yellowstone and Roy was running for governor. He's like, I don't want to go to Helena. You know what I mean? I was like, damn it was Helena. So
all right, well, we're
got that one wrong. Yeah. Okay. Let me see if I can remember something else. Okay, I told you the one about let's do acronyms. She did a couple acronyms. Okay, so can you tell me what NAACP stands for?
National Association of
cool colored people.
No, damn it, I do know this. Let's see, hold on. National Association for the Advancement of Colored People.
Yeah,
that's right. Oh, damn.
And then there was another black guy. Zoe was there. Zoe was black, and Zoe hit it first. He got it first, but I didn't hear him say it, so I was still thinking about it in my head, and then I got it. And Rick was like, my other buddy Rick. He was like, Zoe already said it. I was like, no, that was for me. You know what I'm saying? I said it, so I had to know.
Yeah.
I had to know.
You were like, I need to know the answer to that.
I need to know the answer to that. This isn't for the team. This isn't for the trivia.
My blindness is on the line.
Yeah. Right? I had to check myself. You know
I'm going to have no street cred if I miss this question. That's what kids would say. All your Riz is fizzled.
Yeah, all your Riz. Okay, so you got that one right.
All right.
So what about AARP?
American Association of Retired
People.
Right, exactly. And it was so funny. So the way she did her trivia was she'd give you all 3 questions. Okay. It was 3 questions per round.
Okay.
So after the end of the round, you turn your answer sheet in.
Right.
She grades it, checks it, whatever. And then she gives you the answers, the correct answers. Everybody correct answers.
All right.
So I told my buddy, I was like, watch this. And she was like, what does NCAAP stand for? National Advancement of Color People. I was like, what you say? And then like everybody was like, ah,
yeah, you're gonna fight this lady.
Yeah. And then like she said she did the AARP, National Association of Retired People.
Yeah.
And like this old guy, he was like, what you say?
There you're making memories, but
like,
you don't want to go back.
No wonder she don't want you back.
Yeah. Fred's like, this guy gets it. He's like, I sure do, N-word.
Trivia night ends in bloodbath.
That's right. Okay. Right. So we're pretty smart, Alan. 2 out of 3.
Yeah, 2 out of 3. There's a lot more that I don't remember. There were a couple true or false.
Bust me out one. False.
Pluto has 6 moons.
Pluto is not a planet. So
doesn't matter. I didn't say it was a fucking planet.
True.
No, it's false.
It is false
because Alan said it's false.
It has 8.
Oh, I was right.
All right. So, and then like this was kind of messed. This one was weird, and it was kind of loud, so I didn't get the. I said it was false, but this is the. I'm sorry, I shouldn't even said that. But Panama,
it's true,
is the most southern country in South America.
Yeah, above
South
the equator.
America?
Oh, in South America, like Panama, like Panama.
Yeah, Panama.
Panama.
Southest, most southern state part of South America.
No. Yeah.
No, I mean, I thought it was the most northern part of South America.
Right.
No.
So, which I said was false, but she said it was true.
What?
I'm very confused.
Exactly.
I think you might have got a bad dealer.
And that's what I was saying. And people got upset with me.
They got upset at you because she was confusing?
Yes.
That's why I don't do it.
Yes. And that's why I said I won't go back.
That's why I only show up on.
I mean, and I love this girl. I mean, I'm not
sure.
I'm not talking bad.
You love her, just not her trivia skills.
But okay, so why don't you look it up and find out if that's the answer?
Exactly, which it's not. The Panama is in the middle of the equator. That's where the
Panama Canal.
That's where the strait. Yeah, the Panama Canal is. It's right in between North and South America. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So technically, Panama may be the southernest on the North America side.
Right, southernest, yes.
On the northern hemisphere.
And that's what I was saying. Saying. Like, you got to know. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you can't be like, wait, hold on, let me Google it.
Yeah. Let me Google a question.
Do that. You know what
all you have to do to be a trivia person is get an old copy of what was that thing with all the pies? Trivial Pursuit?
Trivial Pursuit? Yeah, right? Yeah.
Just read off the questions from Trivial Pursuit.
That's it.
Super easy.
Let me see another question.
Well, you said one that there was let me get into the controversy.
Right.
Because we're here to Alan, we're here to the core of this controversy.
Yes, he's got PTSD, man.
Aha. Yeah. That's how the PTSD comes in. So you went back to the acronym category.
Yes, right.
You said there was some confusion about a certain 4-letter word.
Right. So she asked.
Not that one.
Yeah. What is the acronym? Fuck. What is FUCK? What's the acronym?
For your careful consideration.
No. Foxtrot uniform.
No. I thought you were going to get it too.
I remember.
It's a real acronym.
For
come on.
carnal knowledge.
No.
Yeah.
Fornication under consent of the king.
I knew it said king.
Wait, what?
Fornication under consent of the king.
Let me Google it.
F-U-C-K.
I don't believe you.
F-U-C-K.
It is like that. It's back in the old English when you got married, you couldn't have sex with your wife unless the king gave his approval. And that's the whole premise of Braveheart.
That's not the what Lecture's Nocturne or whatever.
Right. It's the whole premise of Braveheart is when the noblemen could come around. If you got married, they could sleep with your wife before you did.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? And that's the whole thing that set Braveheart off. You know what I'm saying?
I thought it was like a history of the world. It's good to be king.
It's good to be the king.
Prima nocta.
Prima nocta. Yeah, prima nocta.
That means the king gets his way, first of all, so he can be like, hey, all right, I'm in.
It's good to be the king.
No, she wanted to ask what does ESPN stand for?
Okay, so ESPN, Popular Sports Network, Alan, around the globe.
That's right.
100%.
I said, when you mentioned this to us yesterday, I said Entertainment Sports Network. And I know.
Yes. And even.
Not right, but I don't want to pretend like I.
Because I missed the P on it.
Even my guy at the table said that. I was like, well, what about the P? He's like, no, the sports is SP is sports. Yeah. And I was like, no, it's. And I really came out with this, and I said, Entertainment Sports Programming Network. It's a network, and they have programming. The P stands for programming. So
that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
When we gave our papers back in, and she graded them and came back with the answers at the ESPN. Mm-hmm. And like I said, it's loud in this place. Right. It's like 30, 40 people in here. You know what I'm saying? So, and she doesn't really exert herself on the, she doesn't emote herself on the microphone. So she said Entertainment Sports Network. And I said, what about the P? You know,
you were like, grab her by the P. Come on.
So I just had to, and she had like she may not still have heard me, but I was like, what about the P? And everybody's jumping on Fred's case because you're yelling.
Be like
don't
that to you.
Yell at her. I apologize. I don't mean to yell. I'm just trying to get your attention because the P is missing. Right. You're missing the P.
You got booed.
But we didn't even put down the right P. They didn't even go with programming. They went with professional. My team went with professional.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, professional athletes. I can see where they were going with it.
It's sports.
It is. They do all kinds of sports. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I've seen they play the shit out of cornhole.
Oh yeah.
And those guys are professionals. Cheap. They are professionals though.
They do a good job.
Yeah. But they do little league, they do college, they do
everything.
They do everything. Yeah, there's a highlight.
They even did the spelling bee at one time.
Yeah. They did a spelling bee. Yeah.
That's why they're the best.
What's the name of the spelling? What's the script?
The Scripps Howard spelling bee.
Yeah, Scripps
National Spelling Bee.
Yeah, spelling bee.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know what Scripps.
I blew their minds with she asked these questions. Who wrote Frankenstein?
Mary Shelley.
Mary Shelley. Exactly. Who wrote The Grapes of Wrath?
Mary Shelley.
Mary Shelley's second.
Shelley Mary.
Steinbeck.
Mary. Steinbeck. John Steinbeck.
Yeah, Steinbeck.
Yeah, Steinbeck. Like, I blew their minds with that. They were like, you read? I was like, no, I just know.
I read once.
I never read those books.
Jeopardy.
You never read The Grapes of Wrath?
I never read The Grapes of Wrath. I've read A Mice of Men.
There you go. I read that too.
Yeah, I read that.
Great book.
I read The Green Mile. I read a lot of Stephen King.
I used to read a lot of Stephen King too.
What's in prison?
I don't know what you said, but it wasn't good.
That's like the last time I read anything.
That was 100 years, 1993.
Yeah.
Before the internet.
It was like 40 years ago.
Yeah, all we had to do back in the day was read. Now it's like, the internet. I don't have to read shit ever.
Yeah, I was like, now motherfuckers in prison got PlayStations and TVs.
Yep. Well, shit, now they got Audible that it reads to you.
Yeah, it reads to you.
Yeah, that shit reads it for you.
It's crazy.
Hey, what you about to do, dog? I'm about to go listen to my book.
Yeah. Look at this Little Women. I'm at the end. For real, though.
Little Women.
Cynthia is a bitch. No, I don't know anything about
Little Women.
So yeah. I'm sure one of our listeners, my wife, will correct me all about Little Women. My wife. But I know he doesn't.
We're hoping it's not.
Go ahead.
No.
No, I was going to take us to break, so you go ahead.
No, okay. So last one, it was the bonus question. Like at the end of the trivia, you got to, I think we finished trivia with 56 points.
I don't know if that's good or not, Alan.
I think the leader had 75.
Okay.
Like we were middle of the road. We were
ESPN thing kills you, man.
We're going to call it that.
Yeah. And so like what you could do is you had, just like Jeopardy, you could bet
wager it all, baby.
Yeah. And that's why I said wager it all but one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That way, if we get it wrong, we still got a point.
Right.
And we should have just wagered one.
Everybody else got it wrong.
Yeah, we still would have had.
What was the question?
The last question was, and I want to get it right. It was movies was the category.
Movies.
And I was like, when she said movies, I was like, oh, yeah.
Oh, I know movies.
Go. I got it.
She's like in the 1904 thriller. Mikkel Hassenfein versus the Wolfman.
Yeah.
What
was the first James Bond movie?
I thought it was just 007.
No, that came up
James
to like
Bond,
it was just 007. No, and it wasn't that.
Alan hates that question.
Yeah.
So was it Octopussy? Because I hope it was.
No, I said Octopussy. Goldfinger was dropped.
I don't know. I don't know what it could be. James Bond, Chamber of Secrets. Why not?
No, it was Dr. No.
Dr. No.
Dr. No. And then we got into the conversation of like, well, who was the first? I thought Sean Connery was first. No, it was some other.
No, it was Roger Moore.
No. Sean Connery. Was the first James Bond.
Oh, okay.
And then,
Roger Moore
he was the first James Bond in film.
Right.
There was a James Bond television show.
Okay.
That had
so much.
It wasn't Roger Moore.
She's got to stay away from these controversial topics.
Right. You know,
that's her problem. She's not giving definitive answers. The things you can, because that's the thing you can't. You
can't have anything. Yes, you can't have anything that's
shenanigans. Were you guys playing for something? Was there like some like
there's a bar tab? There's a bar tab.
Yeah,
there's a bar tab.
Competitive for that shit.
Right. Yeah. There's a bar tab for, and I'm just competitive by nature. You know what I'm saying?
No, if I'm doing
especially
it, I want to win.
When it comes to especially when it comes to like trivia.
I didn't get this drunk to lose.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not that way when it comes to like sports. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I suck. You know what I mean?
I didn't order cheesecake to go home a loser. Or a cannoli.
Yeah. But all in all, we had a good time.
You had a good time. You didn't.
I wish her luck. I mean, that's something. I mean, she could do real well at it. I mean, it's an easy thing. Just
Yeah.
Just, you got to be just a little bit more assertive.
You gotta take the room. You got to take.
Who am I to give advice?
Well, like I said last night, did you at any point were you like, hey, I happen to host a podcast that's been played in nations all over the world.
Nations all over the world.
It has. We've been
listened to by tens of people.
Tens of hundreds of people.
Yes, tens of people.
Hey, we're blowing up in Africa.
Hey.
But that's because of Dr. Frenchie.
Yeah. They love us because they're like, look at that fat guy. None of those over here.
He is so fat.
Yeah, that man is fat. I like to watch him jiggle.
I want to touch his belly. I want to touch it.
I want to go to their show. Anyway, so yeah, it may be because of Dr. Frenchie.
Chicken.
Just talk to him.
He would love it.
It's gonna happen.
That was a cool thing. That was a cool thing that she did though. Like after every round, you got bonus points. She plays a song.
Okay.
And then if you give the artist and title, you get bonus points. So I did like that. It was pretty cool.
Keeping, okay. We'll see. So
you must have gotten a lot of them wrong. If you had 50 something points, and then you did the music, so you must have.
Well, he was in a group,
right? So the music, he got them all right.
I don't understand. Like I said, I don't understand.
She probably didn't want him to win because then they think it was rigged.
Right, it was set up. Yeah. Well, the big group was her friends too, and like they were getting mad at me. They were getting mad at me, and I was like, "Who are these people getting mad at me?" And they were like the group that was at the Cholo party.
Yeah.
But I didn't recognize them because they weren't in Cholo. They weren't in Cholo get-up. So they were in street clothes. And I didn't recognize them until like the end. And I went up and I talked to her. I was like, I'm sorry. I wasn't yelling at you. You know what I'm saying? I was just, And then one guy was like, "Hey, Joker." I was like, "Oh shit, Spider. What are you doing, man?" He's like, I was like, "You over there? Oh shit, man."
See, look at that.
And then some real
they were all like mean mugging me and shit. And I was like, why these people like get mad at me? They don't even know me, but they did know me.
And that's why they got mad at you. Just like
I didn't even acknowledge them. I feel so bad.
That's probably why they were mad, man.
They were. Yeah, they should be.
They were like, we just want him to be our friend, and he's not paying attention to us.
I'm a dick.
Yeah, you are. All right. Well, on that note, let's take a quick break. We'll be back with more of Fred being a dick, the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast.
The Black Lincoln Collective Podcast will return after a word from our sponsors.
Welcome back to the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast. We're so glad you're still with us. We are back again. So
we're black again.
I didn't say black again. You can say
it.
I'm not allowed to say that. I don't think.
I thought you said it.
Back in black. You can say that because that's a white person song.
Black and black. Hit the side. Smoke crack.
Yeah. Smoke some crack. I love it. It's great.
And a fat bitch from the back.
Yeah. I was like, okay, yeah.
There you go. Dude, Nutrigrams after that.
You're losing me, but okay. So, well, Fred, we're so glad that you made it out of trivia alive in one piece.
Yep.
And didn't win any money because, we're not about that. We don't need to win money to be the best.
Yeah, we do.
Just need to be the best. So, speaking of the best, Fred, I have heard that you and Alan enjoyed a movie about one of the best or worst, however you want to look at it, cops in the history of movies.
Oh, you gonna say it is worst.
So I need to know.
Worst.
I said best or worst, depending on how you look at it. You can be both. You could be the worst, but the best at being the worst, or you know what I mean?
Best of the worst, or the worst
like you
of
do
the
things,
best.
Right? Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
You can do things in a crappy way and still be the best, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Like Nancy Kerrigan and Tanya Harding.
He's the best, shittiest plumber ever.
Right.
That's kind of fucked up because Nancy Kerrigan, going to that, they made such a big deal about them, and they probably weren't going to medal anyway.
Well, they said Nancy Kerrigan was going to medal.
Well, that's what they said.
The greatest.
Do you remember when they did that Dan and Dave? Remember when they did that Dan and Dave? They were like competing against each other. Yeah, and when they got to the Olympics, they didn't even qualify.
Yeah, like one of them didn't even make it. Yeah. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, who was it? Oh, yeah, Dan and Dave. And yeah, one of them didn't even qualify for the thing.
They were supposed to do round or nothing. Got eliminated in the first round. It was
and they built it like it was like going to be the greatest showdown in the history of Olympic sports, like Zeus versus fucking Pegasus or something. They're like, when a monster faces a monster, one of them's staying home. It's ridiculous. But no, you're right. I do remember that. Hard place. That's right. That's right. When the power of Dan meets the power of Dave.
Yeah. It was like it was like
and nothing is the answer. That's right. And yeah, the guy who did go didn't do anything.
They always hyping shit up.
Well, I mean, they got it. That's all we got. You know, we got some American people.
Shit.
So, well, all you guys got, other than loving families, great friends, and this award-winning podcast. I wanted to say Emmy award-winning podcast, but it's like Emmy spelled a different way. Is there a different way you can spell the word?
We're the Emmy. I am.
We're the enema.
There you go. The enema. The Olympic award for things. So, Fred, tell me if I should or shouldn't. And the listeners at home, this is a quick spoiler alert for Axel AF, Beverly Hills Cop 434.
Axel F.
Axel AF. You said Axel AF.
Axel. I know it, but it's called Axel F.
Well, I liked it better when it was Axel
I think Beverly Hills Cop AF would have been a better title.
BHC AF.
It's Beverly Hills Cop as fuck.
Yeah.
But it could also stand for Axel Foley. But yes, which he didn't do it.
No,
he didn't do the laugh.
Oh, he didn't do the laugh the whole time.
He didn't do the laugh.
Didn't pay off all those years waiting, and you didn't see I'm already out.
Yeah. But I didn't even notice it. I mean, that he didn't do it. That it was like, he didn't do the laugh, but it didn't matter. It's still good.
Sure.
But yeah, I recommend Axel F.
Okay. So for our listeners at home who are still on the fence, I'm going to ask you some questions.
Yeah.
I would like you to tell me to the best of your ability, because you both have seen it. And like I said, I have not seen it. So, in your opinions,
I
can't wait for your answer for this. What thoughts, feelings, or ideas did the movie inspire in you?
Let's see.
Would you like to go first, Al?
Yeah, it gave me a nostalgic feeling, and with the music, still singing the songs.
Same song, same music. So did it happen? Did it happen like 20 years later, or was it like just another part of the story? Like it happened the next day?
No, it was 20 years later. Yeah.
Okay.
20 years later. Yeah,
it was. Still had the same soundtrack. So it was nostalgic.
Okay.
Actually, it made me want to go be a Detroit cop, so I can go to Beverly Hills and solve some crime.
Yeah. What's funny was in this one, his car was really nice at the beginning.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Foley.
See,
it took me back to the first two.
Yeah.
I always hold some kind of.
There's a special place in your heart.
No, like I hold some resentment for that third one.
Yeah, that third one. Yeah.
That third one I was just like, come on, man.
I like that. I like that they addressed that too.
Right? Yeah, they addressed that.
they addressed that. We ain't talking about that one.
That third one just made me mad because the first two were so good.
Yep.
Right.
And then they dropped that shit bomb, but they came back and redeemed themselves.
Yeah.
With AF Axel Foley.
Mm-hmm.
So I give it a worth watch.
Okay. Well, from a storytelling perspective, Fred, how is the story told? Is it linear with flashbacks or episodically?
It is episodically. There are no flashbacks.
Nope.
Like you don't see anything from the other two movies. Like there are some things that like his captain, the Detroit captain that got killed.
Right.
Like they do show a picture of him on the wall, and I caught that. I was like, oh shit, look, it's the captain from the like he got murdered.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
And there's but other than that, like there's no real other than the characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they brought all the characters basically back.
Right. And then the small mentions of like Alan said, 92.
Well, like the little nods.
Little nods to there are no flashbacks. It's really episodical.
What do you think? What is the word? That is maybe
episodical.
What is the movie saying about the world?
None. It actually has nothing to do with the world. It's just it's their world there.
Yeah,
it has nothing to do with.
In your opinion, does the story affirm or challenge common values?
Oh, it challenges common values.
Yeah, it challenges common values.
Yeah,
it tells you that even in this day and age, that there's still dirty cops out there.
Yeah,
and you need a good cop to find those dirty cops.
Yes, you do,
and take them down.
Trash,
because nobody else is going to do it.
And friendship lasts forever.
Friendship lasts forever. That's exactly right. Yeah. Exactly right.
Well, how does the ending resolve the conflict, or does it raise new questions?
No.
Don't tell me, but
I think it closes. I think it closes it out.
So you don't expect
it went full circle because it went back to the beginning.
It did. It really did. It went back full circle. It closes out the story. I don't think there'll be another one.
Well, how does the movie? My last question, and then I'll make my decision. How does the movie cue certain reactions from viewers, such as through sound editing, camera movement, or characterization?
Well, the action scenes were good. The camera movement was good. The sound was excellent.
The
sound was excellent.
Yeah. Like you said, I'm still singing the songs.
Yeah, the soundtrack. Woo!
You know what, gentlemen? I'm going to say you sold me.
Yeah,
on watching this movie.
Yes.
You know what? I sold myself. I'm gonna watch it again.
Again, look at that.
I mean, if you want an hour and a half of a good laugh,
right?
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't seem like it's an hour and a half. It goes
right.
Well, that's always good.
It's a lot quicker. Yeah, it's only an hour and a half. So you know
it's straightforward. no really shocking things in it. It's like it's straightforward.
Okay, so how many Beverly Hills Cops do you give this movie out of 4?
I give out of 4.
Yeah,
I give it 3.5 badges.
Yeah, I give it 3
badges.
I give it 3.5 badges.
Perfect. Well, I'm glad I'm gonna have to watch this. And unfortunately, Fred, and I hate to bring it down, but I have to bring the show down for a minute, just for a minute, because it's time. And I forgot to tell you guys about this for a touching tribute. Fred, this touching tribute is brought to you by Double D's Double D Discount Outlet. Double the discounts, double the D's. So Fred, the world lost a heck of a lady not too long ago, Fred. Unfortunately, my aunt passed away. My Aunt Judy, who I did not know very well, passed away. But she passed away in a badass manner. And she seems like the kind of lady that I learn more about now. And she seems like the kind of lady who would want me to tell her story.
You went in the closet? You cleaned out the closet?
No, I did not clean her out of the closet. There was no skeletons that I'm aware of. Thankfully, again, didn't really know her. But that's very loud. So
it is loud.
Very loud music. So
very loud.
Judy was a lady. She was 80. Yeah, I can't hear anything now. She was 80 years old, Fred. And she passed away riding on a motorcycle through the Montana mountains. Probably headed to Helena.
Probably headed to Helena.
I don't know where to.
No, she was going to Billings, dude.
Probably headed 2 Billings from Helena, I would imagine.
Yeah.
She was going to Yellowstone.
So she was headed. She and her fella, who was also 80 something, were, what do you call it when two people ride on a bike together?
Tandem
riding a motorcycle with another elderly couple who were also tandem riding a motorcycle. All in their 80s.
That's badass, man.
Through the mountains.
Through the mountains.
That's badass.
When for some reason, I think they're mountains in Montana. I don't know.
They ran out of oxygen?
No, one of them slammed on brakes, and the other one the other elderly people hit the elderly people, and all 4 of them flew feet away from their motorcycle.
Oh, that's not cool. I
told you it was going to be sad.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like, she was up there and, riding and,
Well, yeah, pretty much. Well, from what I understand, from what I was told, she was pretty much immediately ushered into the pearly gates. There was nothing you could do. She was done. So real quick, they said it happened real quick. So really cool. But yeah, so she was 80 and all she did was travel from Florida to Canada via motorcycle for fun. Her and this fella.
That's all they did.
That's what they did. They were retired. That's what they did. They lived in Florida during the winter and Canada during the summer.
Right.
And just travel back and forth and just live their, fucking traveled around, live their lives. Awesome way to go.
Pretty badass.
Pretty badass way to go.
Yeah.
Then we go to the funeral and they're like, she was an avid poker player and this and that. And I'm like, well, damn, I would have totally hung out with her and played some cards. Hang out with an old 80-year-old lady, play some fucking poker. Damn. She probably would have taken all my money.
She most definitely took your money.
But I just wanted to, pay a tribute. Again, that's my my aunt, Judy, and R.I.P. Kick ass in heaven. Keep on riding.
Keep on riding, baby.
Yes.
So she was the only one that ended up? Or
yeah, well, the other 3 were airlifted to the local hospital or to the hospital. And they're all in stable, but serious condition. I have no idea. A lot of head injuries with that. A lot of old people, man. That's a lot of old people to hit the ground.
Yeah, maybe they were going to Sturgis.
I think, who knows? I don't know. But I do know one thing, Fred.
Yep.
And that's that I really want to thank the people at Double D's, Double Discount Outlet. They put the D's in Double D's for sponsoring.
Does she have like big boobs?
Do not know.
Oh.
I know. All I know is the people from Double D's, Double Discount Outlet approached us and said, we'd love to sponsor a segment. And I said, oh, how about a tribute to my aunt? And they're like, we double love it.
Yeah.
And they said, we'll double the amount of money that we do.
They say if you stare at Double D's, man, it's like going to the gym.
Right. And Double D's, Double Discount Outlet, it's got all the D's. Double the D's. Yes, please.
Double the discounts.
That's right. Double the D's, double the discounts, double the D again.
Double the discount.
Oh, exactly. So double down on that. Double D for double discounts. So anyway, yeah, Fred, R.I.P., rock and roll in heaven. If you're going to go out at 80, I mean, you might as well go out on a fucking motorcycle.
Doing what you love.
Right. That's what I'm saying, dude. You can't be mad
doing
about that.
Doing what you love. She must have had a hell of a view.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And she was on the mountain. She was closer to heaven.
But her, unfortunate passing got me thinking, Fred.
No,
absolutely not. Do I look like my fat ass is going to ride on a motorcycle? I look like one of those motorcycle twins, like the world's fattest motorcycle twins. And I'm not going to let that happen.
Remember the Michael Jackson video?
Yes. Remember, Fred, a time in our country when you could have the world's fattest motorcycle twins and people were like, we love these guys.
Love them.
They were a huge draw.
Yep.
And the world's weirdest this and that. Oh, people love that shit.
Yeah, they love that.
Now you can't get away with it. Whatever happened to the good old fashioned freak show?
Man versus nature.
Oh yeah, mukbang. Speaking of mukbangs, Fred, I have to tell you a story about a mukbang.
A mukbanger.
Yeah, we've talked about mukbangs before. For those of you who are new to wanting to be grossed out, mukbangs are when people eat an enormous amount of food. They binge eat it, usually live stream it for hours and hours on end. They can eat tens of pounds of food.
Oh yeah, that bitch.
And they're disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see about that bitch that ate
Fatty.
10 hours straight.
Bang. Oh yeah, busted her fucking stomach. Yeah. They said that all the undigested food and bile to her system.
Fuck can that happen? Man?
I'm telling you, that's just like them hot dog eating contests, man. Like, how the fuck does that not happen during that shit? You know what I'm saying? I don't get it, man. Aren't you supposed to have the competition? dog
yeah, that's in September.
Joey Chestnut and
that's in September though. They're
the vegan hot dog competition.
Right,
but no, he didn't say he was going vegan.
No, he is eating vegetarian hot dogs.
Oh, he is.
That's the whole thing because he wanted to eat was Smart Dogs or whatever it was, and
well, I thought he was. I thought he basically was getting sponsored by it, but he wasn't going to eat. He never said he was.
Well, that was the thing. He was like, "I'm only going to eat these," and Nathan's was like, "Nah, dude, you got to eat Nathan's because it's Nathan's hot dog."
You gonna eat my meat if you gonna be in my contest. You gonna eat
Nathan's
my
in the back.
You gotta eat my meat. That's right.
You gotta put my meat in your mouth.
Yeah, and it's like, I want you to feel it.
That's American.
No, put your meat in my mouth.
You know how many people are saying that right now? or I said this lesson sometime tonight. You gotta put your meat in my mouth.
You want to ride home, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah. How many of them have a headache right now?
Oh my gosh. Well, Fred, a 24-year-old binge eater who was live streaming her 10-hour food binge on cake, chicken fingers, and seafood to thousands of people, died midstream. And this was Pan Zoitong from China. She died last week from a suspected stomach tear while gorging on 22 pounds of food, including what appeared to be chocolate cake. I don't know why it appeared to be chocolate. I don't know what it could have been otherwise. But it appeared to be chocolate cake.
Do you have the footage?
I do not, and I will not watch any of this. Wow. But autopsy results revealed her stomach had become severely deformed and filled with undigested food, suggesting that her stomach could have burst, causing stomach acid and food to leak into her abdomen. So she is a lot of lady. I guess it does look like a chocolate cake.
So you remember that Futurama episode with Bender when he turned human and when he died like 2 hours before? Mm-hmm. And he was like, woo.
Yeah. Like he's alive. They're like, no, that's just air or gas escaping from his
air escaping from his fat. Woo. Oh shit, not coming up. Oh well, I guess Parker's stuck.
Yep, stuck again. There he is. Like he got that Superman curl hanging down off his forehead. Look at that.
Look at me. Superman. I'm Parker. I got a Superman curl.
Take the glasses off. I'm Superman.
Here we go.
There she is. Here's what appears to be chocolate cake. So Zhao Ting, who was very, very large, became famous in China for her mukbang live streams, which, like I said, we explained what that is already, which originates in South Korea. So there she is.
Why they pixelate her eyes?
Because she's taking a poop.
So they don't know who she is. So you don't know who she is.
Dude, like you can't tell.
So they're saying that they're worried.
Because eating food like this is considered porn. That's food porn.
No way. They should pixelate her mouth.
Even the website that I'm on that talks about it is like basically looks like porn, and it's not porn for the kids at home. But it looks like it's getting there.
Go back down. I want to see what it says. Right there. Another YouTube sensation is hungry fat chick or Candy.
Yeah, that's what I was going to read.
Candy Godiva,
who has become
so there are a few people we talked about this. They said this could happen in the West since it's becoming a bigger deal. We talked about Nikocado Avocado previously. That really fat dude who was skinny and just became amazingly fat. So he's a 32-year-old from Pennsylvania has become a multimillionaire by binging ungodly amounts of food and documenting his weight gain journey. And there you go. They said that he also eats more than 10,000 calories live on camera. And he apparently weighs 350, having begun his journey in 2016 at around 160. So another YouTube sensation is Hungry Fat Chick, or Candy Godiva, like you said, who's become a fixture in the mukbang video scene. With more than 280,000 YouTube subscribers, her net worth hovers around $1 million.
Dude,
So-
once you hit $1 million, you fucking stop eating.
There she
You
is.
go
There's
get the fat
Candy
sucked
Godiva.
out, man.
Yep.
Yeah, there's Candy Godiva, Fred.
Oh, that's his
And there's
counterpart, right?
Nikocado Vavocado. Yeah.
That's his, okay,
I think they're friends.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're friends.
Yeah. They do it together
So,
sometimes.
yeah. Gross.
But they can't ever do
Yeah,
it together.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, there you go.
Can you imagine what the studio smells like? Like,
Oh,
So yeah. So unfortunately, RIP to that to bad housing chain. Feel for
it smells like mukbang.
really smell the bang.
Yeah, and the muck.
Yeah.
the muck.
So muck overtakes your
The muck
senses.
is what gets you.
Yeah. It's the muck that gets you here. It's the bang that takes you out. I just can't imagine, man. I like I said. So we've been, we're getting a little older gentlemen as we do, and you start to pay more attention to your health, and you start to give a shit a little bit about things because you have to, or if you don't, you're not gonna. So I was looking at, my wife was like, "Oh, I love Cheesecake Factory." Personally, I have never been to Cheesecake Factory, Fred, in all my days because
Don't go.
I looked at the menu and it was ginormous, and I was like, "This is too many things. If a restaurant has 1,000 things on it, there's no way that any of them can be good, right?
Yeah, they can't be good.
Right." And so she was like, we should go to the Cheesecake Factory. And I was like, well, let me look it up. Let me see if there's something there I would like. And again, being a health conscious person, as I try to be now, I was like, let me look at the nutrition here and see what's going on. So what I want to do is I want you guys to guess. I'm going to give you some I guess entrees, appetizers, stuff like that. And I'll tell you as much as I can about them. And I want you to guess the calories in each of these Cheesecake Factory items. And I think, Fred, you're going to be a little surprised. Yeah. So I'm going to start off with salads because salad seems like a great
healthy option.
We all know salads low in calories, good for you, right? Well, how many calories, Fred, would you guess that a chicken Caesar salad would have at your old friend Cheesecake Factory?
I'll say about 700.
What do you think, Alan?
I was thinking less than that. I was thinking about 550 or so.
How about 1,090?
Damn.
So think about this: Sheila's chicken and avocado salad. That's not including the dressing. It says
that's not including the dressing.
There's a whole nother section.
What kind of fucking salad is that? I don't
know.
I guess it's a chicken salad. Like it's chicken with a little bit of lettuce in it.
So what about?
It's just chicken and Parmesan.
Right. What about, speaking of chicken, Sheila's chicken and avocado salad? Sounds healthy, Fred.
It sounds healthy.
Sounds delicious.
Avocado.
Right. So why don't you take a guess at?
Well, you got me kind of
knowing what you know.
To bump my numbers up, so I'm gonna say about 1,100.
What do you think, Alan?
I'm gonna say about 2,200.
Alan's closer. 1,780 calories in that.
Yeah.
Salad. Almost what a human being is supposed to eat in one day.
On a salad.
That's all you're supposed to eat is 1,700 calories?
No, 2,000 calories is like the daily recommended.
Recommendation.
Right. But I mean, if you're a little bigger, a little taller, whatever, your body uses more than that. But that's a general thing.
On one salad. That's on a fucking
one salad. Yeah. But that doesn't beat the salad that I would most likely get when I go. And this is the last salad in our salad category. And that's the barbecue ranch chicken salad. Sounds delicious.
Man.
Sounds great, Fred.
3,500. How do you put barbecue chicken on a damn salad?
I don't know, but you do it and you slap 1,920 calories on it. And that's the end of your life.
My wife ordered a salad from this pizza place we go to. And I said, okay, that's fine. You just salad.
Yeah, salads are great.
Yeah. Why they put French fries in the fucking salad?
Oh, that's a salad.
I see the salad. I said, it's got French fries in it.
But even if you try to eat healthy, they won't let you eat healthy.
No.
He won't. He's like, oh, you want a salad? We'll throw some French fries in there.
Yeah, we'll just make sure we throw a couple.
Less the French fries, please.
Yeah, I want salad, extra French fries, light lettuce, please.
And one onion ring. You know, they always put like one onion ring.
Man, one onion ring sounds delicious, right?
The accoutrement.
That's the best part, man. Is the free onion ring. So, Fred, how much do you think you're a nacho lover? You've probably eaten thousands of plates of nachos in your life.
Nachos.
So, Fred, how many calories do you think are in the spicy chicken Cheesecake Factory nachos? And be prepared to guffaw.
Guffaw. I'm going back with 3,500 again.
Oh, really? I was going to say about 3,000, 2,500 to 3,000.
2,950.
Jeez,
2,950 calories in a fucking.
That's without the dressing.
That's nachos, so it's just mind-boggling to me.
You know,
And then they have Korean, and this is the last one because it's there's a lot of them that are in that area, but they have Korean fried cauliflower again. Fred, sounds healthy.
Korean fried.
This is a small. This is a snack.
Why would you
snack
do
size?
That?
Because I don't know. Because it sounds healthy, Fred. That's why. Because if you take me to a restaurant, you're like, "Would you like to try fried cauliflower?" I'm like, "Oh, that sounds healthy as shit." Sure.
Damn Koreans.
And the Koreans got you again, Fred. These are North Koreans, apparently, because this comes in at a whopping 1,150 calories for Korean for something that's not even good.
What on the menu? What's the most?
The most I've seen is going to be the spicy chicken nachos.
Yeah,
29.50. Let me make sure. Let me do a quick. They have a 10-page menu, dude.
So they must have a 10,000 calorie thing in there eventually. Probably. They got 100 items.
So I see 29.50, 26.70, 28.80. Those are all nachos, by the way. Let's see, 1,600. I haven't even got to the cheesecake.
But if you split them with someone, you're only getting half that.
That's true. Chicken Parmesan sandwich, 18.30.
It's less than the salad.
It's less than the salad, yeah.
Less than the salad.
That's ridiculous.
It's under the healthy options menu.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. We might have a winner here.
Uh-oh.
Chicken katsu, which is fried chicken with gravy.
No.
It's Japanese style. It whomps in at 2,520 calories. The spicy cashew chicken's 2,200 calories. Let's see. I'm trying to get to I haven't got to the pastas yet. The pastas that we have some.
That was a good thing.
This is why you can't stay skinny, man.
That was a good thing the government did. Like, they made them put all those calories.
Yeah, because you would never know.
You know what I'm saying? No, you would
Their
never
French fries
know.
have 1,000 calories, just an order of French fries.
Jesus.
And I haven't even gotten to, I'm trying to find the cheesecake section. There's just so many fucking pages of this. Okay, so they have any cheesecakes that weigh in over 2,000 calories. I don't see any.
See, and the name of the restaurant is misleading because it's the Cheesecake Factory. So you think they will be making cheesecakes in this factory.
Right. Oh, there's one. No, cinnamon roll pancakes.
I thought it was just cheesecakes.
No, they have a gang of options. But those cheesecakes come in frozen and they throw them out and then they sell them to you.
Right.
You go for like the price of a Sara Lee whole cheese.
For the whole thing.
You can get one slice.
Fuck you, Cheesecake Factory. That's
basically that's what it is. They go to Food Lion, they buy a cheesecake and bring it in.
That's what they do. Oh shit, we're out of caramel grizzled cheesecake. Run to Food Lion and get a.
We don't have any more Reese's peanut butter chocolate cake cheesecake, which doesn't even make fucking sense.
So fucking.
It can't be a cake and a cheesecake.
Yeah.
Or the very cherry Ghirardelli chocolate cheesecake.
It's so good though. I've had that cheesecake. It's so good. It's fucking good.
It's all good. That's the problem, Fred.
It is. It's delicious to your mouth.
Have nice things
and bad for your.
Like, you don't think I would like to try their breakfast burrito? I would love to, but it has 2,100 calories.
That's all you need to eat for the day, though.
That's the whole day, and there's no way.
That's the whole day, and you could do that. You could do that and just drink water.
Possible way that's enough.
And just drink water the rest of the day, and you're good.
Yeah, but that's a terrible life.
I can only eat once a day.
I can only eat one breakfast burrito a day.
Yeah, a day.
And that's it.
Damn.
Can't do that. Can't do it, Alan. We got to eat. We got to split it up.
Yes.
Best part.
Gotta eat to live. Gotta eat to run.
Let me tell you one other thing, because we're past 50 minutes now, and then I can complain about this.
Oh, there we go.
No, I just want to say, I said fuck you, Artie Cheesecake Factory, right? Although your cheesecakes are delicious. I will, in my experience, they're very good. But
fuck you anyway.
Fuck you for that. And also, fuck Alabama white barbecue sauce. Because every time I've ever had it, it's the fucking grossest thing I've ever had in my life.
Fuck South Carolina yellow barbecue sauce.
Whoa. Now, that's where I put my foot down. Mustard-based barbecue sauce.
Fuck that mustard-based bitch.
Is it the mustard-based North Carolina? Or is it South Carolina?
Mustard-based North Carolina is tomato-based in the west, vinegar-based in the east. In South Carolina, the upstate is tomato-based. The Midlands is mustard-based. And mustard-based is the greatest thing that's ever happened to barbecue.
Nasty shit.
That's where I draw the line. Fred, you're gonna be off this show next week. Replace you with someone who
it looks like baby shit.
Yeah, but man, baby shit
like a baby blowout.
Like in this situation,
I know what you mean. Yeah,
yeah, I know. I'm not disagreeing with you, but it's still delicious. I've eaten grosser looking things.
What was that racist barbecue place in Columbia?
Maurice's.
There you go. So you know. Yeah,
of course.
I give you made
some good barbecue, man.
Vegas
some bomb-ass barbecue.
Vegas fucking description. You're like, oh yeah, Maurice.
Maurice made some good barbecue, man.
Dude, okay, so like for real.
He may be a racist, but man, he made some good barbecue.
I'm saying, and everybody who worked there and most of the people who went there were of other races.
Oh yeah, they were black. Yeah, black.
Well, no, there was also a bunch of Mexican people in there. There's all kinds of people, man. Barbecue brings the world together.
Yeah.
But he got canceled before canceled was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, remember because he got all of his taken out of Walmart. He was in Walmart all over the country.
Yeah, he was all over the place.
Oh, so good too.
Yeah,
and it all got taken out, and so sad, so sad.
He didn't lose no money.
And he's dead.
No, he didn't lose any money.
Yeah, he didn't lose no money.
He died though.
I mean, it's still there.
I think it's still there. Yeah,
they're still. They have 5 locations in the Columbia area.
Yeah, because I went to Columbia. Yeah,
you can go to Maurice's Piggy Park.
His kids are good.
Or Maurice's on Main. There's a lot. Yeah, no, they're good.
Keeping the tradition alive.
I digitally met one of his kids on Facebook, and he was like, "Send me a picture of your butthole, and I'll send you barbecue sauce." So, what had to be done had to be done.
That's why you got all that barbecue sauce.
That's why I love mustard sauce.
That's why he knows so much about it.
He was like, "I'll send you two things. You rub one on your butt and send me a video. The other one you keep." And I was like, "What a deal!"
He's like, mustard based.
He was like, "You're not black, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm good." That's how it went. That's exactly how it went. So, no, but I told him, "Hey, good job, great job."
Oh,
so there you go. But yes, it's amazing that racist people can make good food sometimes, and it makes me sad. Because I don't think food is. Now, was he
racist? Because basically, he said he wasn't going to put the flag down because
a little racist.
Because
the South shall rise again.
Well, no, did he? Say, I mean, I don't know. I don't know
if he said that, but I assume he. I assume he said, "Well, hey there, boy, the South's gonna rise again."
See, I'm gonna go get some corn hub.
I'll be ready. I keep the flag up all the time just to be ready. I don't know, man. I don't know what, it's one of those things. I don't know of him specifically being racist.
That was one of the trivia questions. What was the governor of South Carolina's full name?
Henry J.W. Foghorn Leghorn.
That's what we put. Henry Foghorn Leghorn McMaster.
She was like, "That's correct." You're like, it is, but
he's a proud member of Corn Hub.
Do it.
I like the idea of like street trivia. We should do street trivia, Fred.
Yeah,
where it's like, if you can sell it, like if you can sell your answer, you win. Like it doesn't matter if it's truthful or not.
It's right or not. If you
trivia, you're like,
say it with confidence.
Yeah.
You're like, they're right. That's just that.
I did see him do that. Like he was asking simple ass questions, and like people were giving the wrong answer. He's like, "Oh yeah, that's it. That's right."
Sounds good. Yeah.
How many hours in a day? 27. Oh, you're right. That's correct.
Nailed it.
Right.
Yeah,
you're smart.
The smartest man alive. Yeah. They're like, I am the smartest man alive.
So funny.
That's the best way to do it. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna get out of here unless Fred has something else to say before we get canceled by next week. Remember, Fred, that you and I both trail Alan in the medal count. Yeah. Well, we don't actually trail in the medal count. We trail in the.
No, medals haven't been given. We're in the qualification, whatever.
Yeah. Right, in the qualifier. So we'll be back next week with a brand new game, a brand new show, and brand new hosts. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah.
Who knows? All right,
see you later.
Peace out. BLC you in hell.
We are laughing. And we are very good friends. Good buddies, sharing a special moment.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Just hang loose, blood. She's gonna catch up on the rebound on the med side.
Get to the chopper!
Oh, what a day. What a day.
Well, that's all, folks.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Goddamn hit. Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
As you know, I'm a man of special needs.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.